Hi, in this tutorial, I'm gonna share some secrets on how to understand Blender 3D, especially for the beginner one. So, today, I'm gonna share it secret on how to understand control, object mode, edit modes, S, E, B mode, Shift B, and there's lots of it. So, when I tick in this here, and this one yellow color in here, this is the most important to doing Blender. If you not understand even just one like material, you will not doing a good Blender. So when I write this here, this is the most important one. If you can succeed or understand doing this, well, your Blender 3D of the design will also succeed. So let's start it. The first time, I'm gonna explain about object mode and edit mode. So, let me take an object mode. So, object mode is something that is done. So, like example, the worker is creating a table, and then when it's object mode and it's done, it's ready to sell the table. Okay, so in edit mode is something that is not done. It's something that is not done. Let me take example. Like a worker is still creating a chair and it's not yet done, or not 100% done. It's still making it, creating it. That is edit mode. So edit mode is something that is not yet done. Like, let me take example. Like you can see this. Okay, and of course I'm making this and it's not really done yet. So when I click object mode, you see, it's done. I cannot do it again. I just can drag it anywhere. Like I gotta send to this place and send this place, and that is object mode. Especially if you're gonna change like this. If you're gonna change a bit like substitution surface, it will change it, and then I'm gonna explain that later. Okay. So I hope you can understand about object mode and edit mode. So next one is Control A. Control A is the most important of all in Blender 3D. If you don't understand Shift A, you're not gonna make it Blender 3D. So let me take example Shift A. Shift A is showing you maybe like this: plane, cube, circle, UV, sphere, icosphere, curve, maybe surface, mesh balls. Let me take example by clicking cube and Shift A, mesh, icosphere. I'm gonna drag it, and this is an object. So mesh or Shift A is which means it's taking an object like cube, circle, I don't know, there's lots of it. Okay, I hope you can understand about Shift A. Then how about C control. Let me take about this UV sphere. So I'm gonna click A control. Click A control, please. And then when I click C control, it will form a circle. You can see the circle in here. And you just click your left mouse and click it anywhere. Okay, click it, and click it once. Okay. Then, when you click it, and you need to, when you are done, just simply click your right mouse and it will done. Which means this is select. Let me tell you, so bad. This is select, okay? So C is you select it. Okay, take another example again of Control D. Control D is a duplicate. So I'm gonna click this Control D, and it duplicates. It's the same. Okay? It's the same. Just you click Control D is duplicated. Okay, it's twins. It's 100% twins. So twins, 100% twins. Click Control D again, and then okay. That is Shift or Control D. Control J. How about Control J? Control plus join. Okay. Control plus join. For example, I'm gonna drag this UV sphere, but I'm gonna drag these two directly. This both in the same time. I'm gonna drag it in the same time. So how is it? You click your Shift Control and then click your right mouse and click Control J and you form it. Okay. One more time. I'm gonna click this cube, and this is alone cube, and I'm gonna click the shift control, and then click right mouse, and then click Control J, and then simply drag here. Okay, well done. So this is Control J, and it's also important in Blender 3D. So how about S? Whoa, S, E, B. This tree is also important, so important. If you don't understand, then you'll fail the Blender design. So let me take example of S control. S control, which means scale. You can scale it bigger, you can scale it even so humongous, or you can scale so tiny. For example, I'm gonna click S. When you drag to the left, it will be form enormous. When you drag to the right, it will form so small or so tiny. Okay, so that is scale. And how about Control E? Let me take example of this sphere maybe. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take example of this alone cube. I'm gonna click edit mode. Okay, so how I'm gonna click E control? Like example, let me take this face select here. I'm gonna click with the right mouse. You see, it's selected. Then I'm gonna click E control, it will drag it up. And then I'm gonna select here. I'm gonna click E control and drag here, and go back to tab mode, which means done work, and it will be formed like this. Okay, so that is E control, and it's also important. And how about B control? Okay, let me take an object by cylinder. Okay, click tab, click edit mode, and click A control. Okay, right here, A control. Okay, gonna click on A control to deselect everything. So you wanna select this all. Okay, you're gonna select this all, but it's impossible gonna select one by one by clicking shift and your computer and click your right mouse. It's impossible, it's too long. So this is the example by clicking B control and click your left mouse and simply drag it here, and we will select it. Click B, select it, and click B, select it, and it's just maybe 4 seconds. And how about I'm gonna click, it took 1 minute or more. Okay, and that is B. How about shift plus B? So example, let me take example of shift plus B, and then let me take example of shift plus B like this. Oh, I select this one. Actually, I don't want to select this one, so I must back again. I need to do it at the first time, and it's really tired. So how is it? For example, click B, and then click shift, and click it with the left mouse, and just click here, and B. Oh, it's done. Oh, sorry. So it's shift plus B, which means it's this deselect. It's deselect, and B is select, but automatically, and this is automatically too. And about U control. Okay, let me teach you about U control. U control is on editing texture. For example, object mode. So U control is only exists in material. Okay, I'm gonna click material here. I'm gonna click new and click. Whoops. Okay. So U control is quite complicated, so I'm gonna explain later about U control. So I'm gonna simply use this color, right? Okay, which means it has not explained it. How about R? Rotate. R is rotate. Remember, it's R, rotates. For example, I'm gonna select this. I don't know how to say this, but you're gonna click R control. It will be drag here. Okay. That is R, rotate. Okay, and how about A? Well, I have just explained about A control. Like example, edit mode. Or let me take an example of this cylinder. I'm gonna click tab mode. Oops. And then this yellow color, which means it selects. This color, which means is deselects. So if we're gonna click A, everything 100% will deselect, and that is Control A.